something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the water?
I don't know, there's just something in the fucking water.
Hi, this is Movie Crank, and today we're gonna talk about the new movie Alien Romulus. At this point, I gotta apologize in advance. I got a lot of things going on at the moment, and this video won't be filled with too many clips and look as good. Next video will look better, so hang in there. Alright, anyway, here's a little plot summary. A group of young miners try to hijack cryosleep pods and cryofuel from an abandoned space station in order to get away from their company and travel to a faraway system. Unfortunately for them, the vessel is not entirely free of life forms and trouble finds their way to them quickly. Now, Alien Romulus feels like a soft reboot from the first Alien, but where the first Alien had rugged actors who looked the part, Romulus shows us miners who follow a pretty good skin routine.
You lose something over here, Hondo?
No, hey man, hey, how old are you?
29.
Oof. You got some city miles on you.
Now seriously, the cast has baby face all over. I mean, except for the aliens, they look good as always. Because the mining jobs make you look pretty old fast, as we know, and this feels like another case of the Vespa gang. I know it's not the actor's fault, but it takes you out of the movie. The movie did some things right though. The tech is reminiscent of the first Alien films and makes everything look crude and menacing. The whole tone captures you, especially in the first third of the movie. Especially a cinema with a big screen and a surround system is a must for this one. It's one of the few times where I noticed the different sound channels. On other occasions it sounds good, but you don't really notice it. Now, as we all know, the first Alien was a sci-fi horror movie. This one promised to be much of that with its trailer, but Alien Romulus loses its horror elements pretty quickly, which is a shame. This one feels more like the second part, with much of the action and the geoporn cut out. Also, the main protagonist is forgettable and suffers from a recent syndrome where main characters get their show stolen by a member of the supporting cast. Compared to Sigourney Weaver, she just felt too soft, and when she succeeded, it was more plot armor than raw strength and cool-headed thinking.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
So I was saying, the cast is not really convincing. Sure, they tried their best, but there's no character arc and everything feels like we're not supposed to stay with us for long. The only one which stood out to me was the synthetic human Andy. He actually felt the most human and logical out of the group, which is pretty ironic when you think about it. The movie has pretty nostalgic tone which helps at times to keep you invested. For example, there are some scenes where a variant of the pulse rifle is used. If you're into guns like I am and saw the previous movies, you'll love those scenes because it adds more to the thing you love. But then there are scenes which are taken directly from the originals and it gets you thinking how they did it better, which sucks, obviously. Now, if I could change some things in this movie, I would definitely get a different mining team. But also make sure to stay away from the plot holes, of which there are quite a few. You make the rules for your own movie as a director and as a writer. So science fiction gives you plenty of freedom, but once you establish the rules, you should follow them through and not write yourself into a corner. Also, for this movie to succeed, you really need to dive deeper into the character, the motivations, and also the fears of the main protagonist. I don't know why these leads feel so hollow these days, but I don't feel anything about them. In this climate where sequels and adaptations seem to be the only thing getting greenlit, it's crucial for the audience to get invested into these characters. Like seriously, where are we supposed to go with this main protagonist? Like, give me Sigourney Weaver back. To wrap this review up, I feel there was a lot of potential wasted on this movie. The VFX and sound team did a great job, but the cast and the script simply couldn't keep up with it. I hope the next Alien movie will be more character driven and either go for more of the horror elements which made the original great, or take out all the stops and give us space marines kicking alien ass in an action-packed battle like the second one. So if you got some spare bucks between your sofa cushions, give it a go, but don't expect it to live up to the old films. If in doubt, kick your feet back and watch the first two Alien movies. Hell, throw in Predator 1 and turn into a sexual tyrannosaur. Thank you for hanging in there till the end of this video. If you like this review, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Also, I'll be putting out more videos in the future, so stay tuned. Till then, bye.